seriously the last place I would ever expect to find a furry con.
Hi, I'm Foxpresso, and you're probably wondering what I'm doing here.
We're more or less in the middle of nowhere, right by the Pacific Ocean. You cannot see it. It's over there just behind these motels.
Welcome to Ocean Shores, the only place in Washington home to a furry con.
And yeah, there's a reason why we have a furry con out here and not like in a major population center like Seattle.
Well, yes, there is Anthro Northwest. They claim themselves to be a family-friendly anthropomorphic convention out of necessity, and there hasn't been an actual furry convention in Seattle since Rainforest. Other people have explained why that's been the case, so I won't detail that here. A&W has been highly controversial since the start for reasons that are worth another video in itself, that there was a need for another furry convention. However, because of the post-Rainforest fallout, the only place in the state willing to host one is Ocean Shores, a small beach town along the Pacific Ocean, about a 2 to 3 hour drive from Seattle. I've been wanting to check out this con for years, but always had conflicts. I heard it was known for parties and the beach, but otherwise it's a fairly chill con. So what is it actually like? Stay tuned.
Kinda reminds me of doing road trips down Highway 1 in California.
I rode with Coffee Club member Lufus Raccoon through the beautiful forest of Washington. It goes without saying that the Northwest is pretty. Our hotel was the Polynesian Resort. No, not that one. This one, which was a 10-minute walk from the main hotel and had obviously seen better days. I haven't been in a hotel that used textured sheets in over a decade. This appeared to be something in common with a lot of lodging in town, with some rooms even including CRT TV screens. But enough about that, let's check out the con.
So this is the official hotel, and that little curved roof thing over there, that is the convention center.
Figures that on a Friday afternoon for a small-sized convention, nobody would be at the hotel. So let's walk through a parking lot to the convention center.
Oh my god, it's adorable. Kinda reminds me of the very last year of Califer, where the convention center was part of this fairgrounds, and in something just as tiny as this. It's so cute.
There's a sizable amount of people here, but the hall is small.
To show how small this convention is, right behind me is a dealer stand, and around the corner is the dealer stand, and there's a fox, and 2 panel rooms right here. Tide and wave, and then in the back is con ops. This is the entire floor.
I did run into Brent Roxon Lane, 2 good friends of mine.
Where'd you know him from? Huh? Is that a fox? That's a fox! Is that a rabbit? Okay, I should be fine, but it is around 9:30 and there is absolutely like bare minimum lighting here, and I have to like make an 8-minute walk back to my hotel. So if anyone sees this, either I made it or I did not. Ooh, nice lighting. In a way, it's like furries do kind of take over a little bit of the surrounding areas, but it's almost kind of by necessity. It's cute. Pikachu! Pikachu! Pikachu!
Saturday was mostly centered around a car show. A woo crew from the Bay Area drove up for the con and really got the crowd revving. It was a nice change of gears from an otherwise quiet day.
And the world happened. I was just staying at a car, and then I know, I think I see everything a lot more clearer now.
Because you're standing by it.
What you do is you lift your tail and on it.
So what are you thinking of the con so far?
I like your phone case.
So my overall impression so far is that it is less of a furry con and more just like a furry outing at a beach town in the outskirts of Washington. And it really drives home the idea that it's not so much the convention itself that can make or break your con experience. I know that makes absolutely no sense, but the people you're with, like the convention itself is unremarkable. Like, here's a convention center, it's tiny, but I found friends to be with and we just had a general good time together. Like, nothing wrong with that. I'm having a blast. I'm having a good time. This is a nice, quiet break. I'm loving this. And I came in with like no expectations, and I love it. It's good.
A video of me? Well, hello.
Final day. It's a nice Pacific Northwest overcast.
I heard that a lot of people would begin leaving on Sunday, so I didn't know what to expect. I grabbed a quick breakfast and then made my way up. The convention center naturally didn't have much going on, and neither did the main hotel, the Shiloh Inn, beyond just me saying some goodbyes. Of course, I had to check out the dance comp. The closing ceremonies were originally set to occur on the beach, with a dance happening shortly thereafter. However, weather made that plan a wash and they had to move everything inside.
There's nothing really left to do at this point. I think I'm ready to head home. I will probably give my thoughts in a bit.
Throughout the weekend, I kept wondering, where was everyone? While the con did hit over 1,000 attendees, you'd never notice it as they were all spread out, be it at the car show, the restaurants, the bars, their rooms, or just at the beach. As Lufus pointed out to me, it's the only con we've been to that can manage to have way more attendees than the capacity of the venue, be it the hotel or the convention center, because very few people are actually in the venue. In a way, it's less of a furry con and more of a furry weekend seaside getaway. I love unique stuff like that, and if it wasn't for the fact that it was officially a furry convention, I would have included it in my furry events video. While Antho Northwest does provide a classic convention setup in a prime downtown location, it's locally mired in controversy that has potential to hamper its growth. Furvana has surprised me in plenty of good ways, and I hope it continues to grow. From what I've seen too, it seems the town does need us. We're probably at the tail end of their peak summer season, and a lot of things looked run down and past their prime. I had to wonder, if this town relies heavily on tourism, what happens during the winter? I do want to point out that Furvana happens every other year. It's not the largest of conventions, but it's still a lot of fun regardless. Personally, I liken it to Anthrocon in the sense that the convention itself isn't really worth going to on its own, but the appeal of being an animal in a downtown space, no matter how big or small, with friends or even making new friends, can't be beat. If you'd like to just have a seaside vacation in the Pacific Northwest with other furries, I can't recommend Furvana enough, and you can count on me to take part the next time it happens.
I'd give you a 10 out of 10, but I've only got 8. I wish y'all were here. Come to Furvana, check out the beach, hang out.
Yo, imagine going to the beach. Simple, right? Fun, good ocean vibes. Then add furries. It's a freaking blast.
Anyways, thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. Until next time, yep, Also, special thanks to Lufus Raccoon and extra special thanks to Yorick